Hi everybody, Paul Devlin, Trust Chair, and I'm here with Anne-Marie Newham, our Chief Executive, and we were just starting to have a conversation about allyship. So Anne-Marie, do you want to just tell me a bit about what you think allyship is and why it's important to you?
Yeah, it's really interesting as an exec on a board such as ours that we can represent our population and our staff. But we can't necessarily do that if we've not necessarily got one of the protected characteristics ourselves. But certainly allyship means that you can step into their world and support them and be there for them to be able to talk about things. One of the things I've done, I thought was absolutely brilliant and I really enjoyed doing it, was parallel learning. And my parallel learning partner had a BME background and also visible gay background as well, and that really helped me to understand what that meant for her and how it feels for her to work in an organisation such as ours, being from a BME background. So I mean, it's new to me and there's lots I'm still learning about it. One of the things I talked about before was the fact that I have a very mixed family myself personally. My son-in-law is black, so my grandchildren are mixed race. But even I still feel that I'm learning every time, I'm learning every day, something new, how it feels for them. My oldest grandson has just gone to a new school and what it feels for him to go into a school. So allyship is we can't necessarily walk in their shoes, but we can walk next to them and we can support them and we try to understand it as much as it possibly can about what it feels like to work in an organisation such as ours and to make changes. If there's something that if there's something that isn't working for them or they feel that it's difficult or it's a challenge or it's hard to come to work for whatever reason, then it's somebody like myself needs to try and address that and make changes and help them. I'm sure your story must be really different to mine. So what's yours?
Yeah, I'm smiling a bit because I was just remembering one of the photos of your grandson that I've seen. I think for me, there's a number of things about allyship. Is about really understanding ourselves first, and then what that means in relation to other people. And I think one of the things I've learned is just the importance of proactively going out and finding out and going and having conversations with people who have different lives and listening and learning and not relying on them to tell us everything, but actually going out proactively. And certainly I've sought to be a strong ally in terms of race, in terms of gender, in terms of disability, in terms of sexual orientation, indeed in terms of gender identity. And all of those have been really interesting challenges at times for me. And there are times when I've had to think, you know what, I'm hearing something I need to do differently here. And I think that's a strong piece of the work for us as allies. So I'm really glad that we're able to think about allyship. I know it's something you and I have talked about in the board context and we'll continue to do so. So it's great to have a chat again on this.
Yeah, no, it is. And I think that we don't always get it right, but we are here to be as positive as we can about it, and we will strive to be, and we're happy to be corrected. Yeah. We're happy to somebody to say, actually, you didn't quite get that right. And I know I don't always get it right, but I'm happy to be corrected and somebody to support me in that journey of understanding and being the better person that I can be in this. So yeah.
Great. Thanks very much.